So this is a very important part of my everyday fishing trip. If you can see back behind me, any of you guys from the Texas area know what a burger. I got a lady in here that I just pick up the phone, I call her up. She actually says, "Hey Chris, you want the same thing?" Oh, that's sad, isn't it? So yeah, bacon, egg, cheese, taquito, medium drink, and a hash brown to get my day started. So let's go pick it up and go fishing. All right guys, it is about 7 o'clock, 6:45, somewhere in there, October 17th on a Thursday. It's time to go do a little fishing. Tell it's still dark out here. I think I got the mics working, everything else, but guys, it is cold. First time you're gonna see me out here on this video, the YouTube channel, in a sweatshirt and pants. And I think I probably should have brought a coat. But hey guys, the 49 degrees right now, I think this is what it said out there. The water temperature is 69.2. This water has totally changed. If y'all remember, a month ago, so we were fishing in 89. There were times when I was out here at the villages in the shallower water, it showed up in the 90s, 92 degrees surface temperature. Got a little fog going this morning, about 3-mile-an-hour winds. You cannot beat that. So, well, let's get on it. Let's see what we got and see if we can pull some slabs in. Or as Fishing Ken says, some hee-haw. Alright guys, so once again my audio is messed up. I'm learning how to use this wireless mic. I apologize, but so for the very first part of this, I will be talking a little voiceover, and then we'll get back to where I can actually talk on the mic when I move here in a minute. But so we're bridge fishing today, Lake Palestine, Texas. What I'm doing, I'm using a nice heavy jig. We got 2 weights on there. I want to make it really heavy, and I'm trolling at about 50% or level 5, and just going around these posts. A lot of people just kind of fish the post, and but I'll tell you what, when these fish are hungry, like right now, they're eating, they're getting ready for wintertime. This water, as I said earlier, I mean, has gone down roughly 8, 9, 10 degrees, somewhere in there, since just the other day. But these fish are here, they're on the bridge, and it's always fun for me doing the bridge. This is what I grew up doing. And I mean, look at that. There's, gosh, these guys they're pretty big. I mean, we're looking at anywhere. I had a few 10-inchers. I threw those back, but 11, 12s, 13s here at the bridge. This guy apparently didn't want to come off the hook. I really didn't show you the fish, but I mean, they are fat, guys. They are fat. They've definitely been eaten. So around the bridge, you have a lot of shad. You have a lot of just bait fish in general. Oh, catch him. You got a lot of bait fish in general that come up in the morning time. Yeah, so these crappie are here. And this was all roughly about 10, 12 feet of water. So I caught 12 right here. And these are the very first Very first poles on a bridge. If you're familiar with Lake Palestine 155 bridge and Dogwood City side. So I mean it's fairly shallow. See, I'm having to measure these guys just to make sure. See right here, you can see the bank. I mean, I'm right smack on the bank, and I'm just catching them all on these. That guy got off, but right here on these posts that are right there. Once I moved out a little bit later, and couldn't catch any at all. Nothing. They're all pretty shallow. They're not huge, but hey, they will eat. Oh yeah. So what I'm doing here, if I catch a fish, I'll make another pass around that. And I don't know how many passes I've made, but I think I've seen about 4 passes through here. I just kept going around these posts. This jig is not one of my favorite ones. I mean, I love the jig. The fish love it. The problem is just a regular old hook. It's not a not one of my concave, or I can't remember the name of the hook, but it's not one of my normal hooks, and so I do lose a lot of fish on this. I did lose 2 big ones. So here I'm using the 7-foot BoneHead ride, green and black. They also have black and green, but you know, normally I use on the brush piles, which you'll see in a few minutes. I'm using the 10-foot BoneHead ride. Here I'm using the 7-foot, and they are just as good. Real sturdy in the rear end and very flexible in the front. Can't beat those. All right, so here's fish number 12. Keeper fish number 12. So I figured, I mean, that's a pretty good size one there. So I figured I'm gonna go ahead and pack up. We'll head to a brush pile, so you'll get to hear me actually talk in the mic. That works from now on. Thanks for watching, guys. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to go back to the brush pile fishing. Go ahead and start with the green rod. So I'm using a light. It's a very light jig, and see what happens. They've been, I was saying last night on Ken's deal, I started going heavier, but this is rigged up for a light one, so let's just get down there and see what happens. All right, for you Livescope people, I'm now in version 4.0 of my my what's that thing called? Of my my pole from my transducer. There we go. And it seems to be going well. And I got a nice big one right down below me. 2 feet out, so let's see what happens. Wow, right off the bat. Golly, I just sat there and watched him hit it. Well, good night if I can catch a dang thing. These much better crappie than I was catching a while ago at the bridge. May need to start culling in a minute. All right, time for a little crappie nibble. Once again, they're down there just looking at it. Well, that worked. Oh, I forgot to hit my counter twice. All right, guys, so any of y'all that have watched my videos know that I've been frustrated with my mount here for the Livescope. And well, guys, I am on version 4.0 now, and I'm really happy with it. It's pretty much the same thing I had before. I'll show it to you a little more in depth after a while. But man, come on, guy, you're looking right at it. Let's go. I just took out one pipe, and I got this from Wired for Crappie. Just drew a blank on his first name, Xenos. Matt, I think. Anyway, I called him and how he did it. And basically what it is, my U-joints, or U-bolts, just kind of squeeze that pipe in a little bit, which gives me some pressure. And what that does is allows this thing to not freely move. So I'll show you a little better after a while. That's a good one. Yeah, I targeted him on that tree. Look at that. All right, Ken, I'm gonna say it. Hee-haw. I hope I'm saying it right. Hee-haw. 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 Anyway, yeah, there we go, guys. Look at that guy. Woo. I'm gonna start culling pretty soon. Got him. Big one too. Well, maybe not. Felt big. Looked big. Guys, this Livescope is amazing. You know, it does not allow you to, it does not make you catch more fish. It just helps you identify where the fish are. Whether they bite or not is a whole different story. Little bitty one. Little dink. All right, grow up, come back. Thanks for participating. Got it. Nice crappie. Yeah. That's what we're looking for right there. Lake Palestine beauty. Got him, big one too. Oh yeah. No, not that big, but he's an eater. Think I got him. Oh yeah. Whew. Got him in the bottom lip too. Well, I don't know if I clicked on that last one or not. The one before this. I'm terrible with that dang clicker. God, no. So guys, I'm using a 12-pound line on here, monofilament. And I know some people love braid, some people love a real light 4-pound, 6-pound. But quite honestly, in these stumps that I'm fishing, this brush, I get hung up so much, I need to be able to pull it out and just straighten my hook up instead of having to tie a new jig on every time. So I go with a heavy line, and as you can see, it hadn't stopped me from catching fish. Good one, yeah. Look at that. I'm gonna weigh this guy. One and a half pounds. Felt like he's a little more than that, but that guy thumped it. Yeah. Look at that. Lake Palestine, baby. Man. Five more. Then I can start culling. Not that big. I'll measure him. Oh yeah, he's legal. I got something big. I think it's probably a catfish. No, my gosh, it's a crappie. Wow, look at that. Whew, don't you dare fall out of that boat. Man. That's a big one. That sucker's hooked all sorts of ways. 1.4, man, that looks bigger than that. I guess I'm off today. Look at that, guys. They're getting fat. Okay, so let me show y'all something here. I'm sorry my water circulation device is going off, but I don't know if y'all seen these on the internet. Little battery chargers, solar. See right there, the green light, that means it's charging right now. Pretty dang cool. I just run these into my GoPro, plug it in right in here, powers it all day. We've got 2 ports, so I can run one to my phone to charge it. Of course, I don't have a battery, a power cord with me, but got these on the internet. I got 2 of them for like 50 bucks. Cannot beat it. I just leave it in a boat, and it's just sitting out here charging while we're doing whatever. When I plug it up, it's still charging, as long as it's got sunlight. You might check these out. I'm not sponsored by them, but Patriots, for Patriots is what it's called. If you get on Facebook, you see them all the time, or I do. Probably because I bought one. But anyway, give them a shot. Oh yeah, nice one. Well, gentlemen, ladies, whoever's watching, number 25, limit out. Probably, I don't know what time it is exactly, but I mean, look, 10:53, so I had 3 hours of fishing. Does not happen often, but thanks for watching, appreciate it. I'm gonna go clean these suckers, get them ready to cook.